10,000 tick trap. $10,000 tick trap. 10,000 tick trap.
Pandas, 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 like a broads and Atlanta, twist and dope lean and a panda. Pandas! Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you guys are joining us. We got 3 new members joining us. Do appreciate your support. Enjoy your green name. Enjoy your 2-legged pullback badge as informed over time. Enjoy your panda emoticons and enjoy your pre-market show. Access to the pre-market show. We were already able to see some of these pandas there. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Make sure you drop a GM in the chat with your location. Today is Whiskey Wednesday. Oops. Let's get to 250 likes. It's been a while. Let's get to 250 likes. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Today is FOMC Wednesday, and so that means we might have a very slow day today. And that means that we have Whiskey Wednesday because of how slow it is. How slow it might be. We might be in trading range day all day today until FOMC. Go Fox says, good night from Melbourne, Australia. Man, it's crazy. You guys are joining at the nighttime. It's so cool, though. Andrew Gibson, good morning, guys. Good morning. Let me say good morning to a couple of you guys. Speedy Boy, good morning. Day Trading, good morning, Robert. Good morning. 2F, good morning. Tom Garber, good morning. Vincent, good morning. Kevin Mack, good morning. Bernadette, good morning. Roel, good morning. Mike Rathborn, good morning. Andrew Gibson, good morning. Islam, good morning. Lance Lofton, good morning. Melissa Czar, good morning. Todd at Stone City, good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Richard Harris, good morning. Gold Fox. Zero Cool, good morning. Ted Rochness, Iron Cruz, good morning, guys. From Florida. We do have an announcement today at 2 o'clock. It's the FOMC announcement, and things can get seriously wild. So, but before then, it can really be like the price action is almost obsolete. Like there's just no volatility whatsoever. Greg T, good morning. Gary, good morning, guys. Welcome to the stream. Sorry about that. Good morning, guys. Good morning. We're in this trading range currently here. Might come back to the top of it. I mean, what a move down we've had. It's just crashing. But this means nothing. This really means nothing. We are... I mean, if you look at the daily chart, I have the 240 SMA up. But I almost feel like I can just put this up here instead, because a lot of traders use this SMA. A lot of traders use the 200 SMA, which is exactly where we bounced off of. We go about 4 or 5 ticks above or points above it on a $4,000 product, more than a $4,000 product. And so it's basically a perfect hit, and we are bouncing off. So, yeah, just it could be where we reverse. What can I say? It's the first time really hitting it after this huge drop down. But we went up to it so quickly. I'm just unsure exactly what may happen, but we are still really close to our trend line as well on the daily chart. And I mean, I guess you can like tweak this to be like this, maybe we get close to it. But I mean, that's as far as I would really tweak it, you know, before like kind of really modifying it just to match this. So daily chart, this could be reversal. We can come back down to the 20 EMA, and we could oscillate between 20 EMA and the 200 SMA. That could happen. We have a two-leggy forming here. It could be a double bottom as well. It's just, but it's pointing downwards. It's kind of going downwards right now. We'll see. It could be a continuation here. More likely a continuation than a full-on reversal, but really we'll see here. I'm gonna set my pause, right? Bad signal bar and large risk. So plus the context is, you know, we're in a trading range where you typically don't want to trade, you know, thinking we're gonna start trending. Basically, you're trying to bank on a breakout here, and that's not what we do here. If you look at a 10,000 tick chart, this is what it looks like, showing the absolute choppiness we are in currently. And it might be like this for the rest of the day because of the fact that we have the FOMC announcement. I mean, really, I'm not sure. I actually modified my 5-minute chart to only start tracking once the market opens. It'll only track the regular trading hours just because the volume is really bad. And the 5-minute chart is heavily reliant on volume. So if there's no volume, right, the price action is unreliable. So I only really want to keep it for the regular trading hours. So we'll see bars start to form at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. David Boris, I'm a member. If you want to access a pre-market show, you go to the channel and look for the members tab, and there you'll see it. If you're on like your iPad, you might not see that. I don't know. I've never accessed through an iPad, but you have a special tab for members, and that's how you access it. Market's about to open 2 minutes. Currently, we're in a downtrend, but now we are in chop, which the market's trying to decide. Are we going to continue this downtrend? Or possibly reverse here. Slightly leaning towards continuation of a downtrend, but really hard to say. We do have that whiskey challenge, so make sure you guys scalp that like button. Let's get to 250 likes today. We're also so close to 10K goal here. 10K sub goal. We are about 19 subs away from reaching that 10K goal. Pushing down here. We could break down. We're seeing we're getting lower highs every single time here. And we could find ourselves breaking down. Market just opened. I'm sitting on my pause because this is, to me, a trading range. And when things are looking like this, I typically sit on my pause. Unless I see a very good setup within this trading range, but it's going to be hard to say.
$10,000 tick trap.
Trading range indicator might be giving us a trading range here. We're bouncing at the top of the triangle currently. Watching. This triangle could be our, bouncing off the triangle here. Could possibly be it. Or the top of the trading range. I mean, they're so close together, and wouldn't be surprised if we wanted to test the top of this. We did have news at 8:30 a.m., but really all it did was just create this kind of weird looking bar here. That's all it really did. So we do hit the top of the trading range on the trading range indicator on the 2000 tick chart. Let me get rid of some of these lines. The 5-minute chart is starting to form way down here. I've changed my hours on my 5-minute to only make bars during the regular trading hours. The 10,000 tick chart does hit the top of the trading range. It looks like we're going to come and try to test yesterday's low. I could be wrong here. I would be maybe interested in a lower high setup. But at the same time, it's starting to look like it's reversing. And but if we bounce off this resistance here, and we are actually even bouncing off this resistance here, these pivots are all resistances. We're at a breakdown area. This whole area here could be a type of supply zone. You can see that with these huge bull bar here, and then break down from there. So people could be selling in this zone here. Typically, I like to wait till it actually hits. Like if it's near a key area like this, I like it to hit the key area if possible. But regardless, we need a setup. We will need some sort of fail second entry long, even a lower high maybe if you're really eager. I mean, this lower high does not look good.
$10,000 tick trap.
Lower high does trigger there. This is a two-legged pullback, second entry long. Could possibly get a failed second entry long here, which would be nice. That would be the setup I'm looking for here, if possible. Market's been super stingy the last couple streams, so even if we're reading the context right, the setup doesn't come and it'll just go on without us, which is unfortunate. Looking for a failed second entry long here. Going back to the bottom of this trading range, quite possibly. Do not copy my trades. Every trade is inherently risky. You can see the 20 EMA starting to curl up a little bit here. It just reverses immediately after the second entry long triggers. And it reverses immediately off the bottom here, micro triple bottom. Absolutely, just incredible price action right there. I almost entered that trade. But people were buying with limit orders here, as you can see from the price action. They held all their limit orders ready, so it just actually doesn't even trigger my entry, which I'm kind of glad, because if it did, I probably got stopped out there. But that's really interesting when the moment it triggers one tick above and then reverses immediately. Oftentimes you'll see like a strong reversal from there, but that reversed immediately right there, and so whew, tricky stuff.
$10,000 tick trap.
So this area is breaking through. Very confusing. I mean, that is technically a second entry long right there. Technically. Huh. The 5-minute chart, so it looks like large gap from the close to the open. In my opinion, this looks like an overshoot. We'll use this overshoot. Could lead to an undershoot. $10K chart showing reversal currently at the 20 EMA, with the 20 EMA curling downwards. The 5-minute still forming here. For me, I would like to have a at least a lower high setup or fail second entry long. Some people will say always in short, maybe after, if this is a confirmation bar. I may take a lower high setup here, but technically we already kind of had like our overshoot to undershoot here. It's a micro double top currently. Everything is hidden here, and so it's making me eager to want to trade, but everything's a hidden, right? So this is second entry long, failure, reversal. But these are all hidden because none of these bars broke above the previous candle's high, never triggering this first entry, never triggering the second entry. But optically, this is what it looks like, right? We had a pullback, right? Push down, pullback, pullback here from this uptrend, pullback, first entry, another pullback, second entry, right? Just by the looks of it, that's what it looks like. But I don't trade the optical two-legged pullbacks often because sometimes I find myself, if I just waited for the actual technical, two-legged pullbacks or failed two-legged pullbacks, then that actually works out. So for me, I don't really mind missing this trade just because there's no setup. So we'll just move on. Even though this might push down, it might, context-wise, say obviously this is going to push down further, possibly make a new low, at least test the apex of this triangle. A couple zones here. Probably have to worry about this zone here. People might buy. So like I mentioned, all of it was hidden. So you don't get your setup, but this is all hidden. Every single one of these pullbacks were hidden. So this pullback, this first entry, this pullback, this second entry, these are all hidden, finally producing the trap trade. But internally, that's what's happening. Maybe on a smaller time frame, we would have got all of those of that setup. Notice on a 10,000 tick chart, we are coming back to the bottom of the trading. We hit the top of the trading range, come back to the bottom of the trading range, and it's a two-leggy here. We have a B, C, two-legged pullback. Come here. It's actually a three-legged pullback, but any pullback that's more than two is just a chain of two-legged pullbacks. So I just consider these all two-legged pullbacks. But this is a three-legged pullback technically. This area might be a buy zone. People might buy in this area. I'm thinking of trying to make a new low. That's what I'm thinking. But unfortunately, we don't get set up here. That I was waiting for this. I was waiting for something to go short, but never happens. It's unfortunate. But we're practicing patience here, and because of that, we don't enter this. It works out this time, but the next time it might not work out. It's just I figured the hidden second entries are not as reliable as the technical ones, but yeah. I mean, I find it important to point out just so you can see what's happening with the price action here. I figure it's gonna make a new low. That's what I'm thinking, but this could be a buy area. Not looking to go short here, too far away from 20 MA. Notice also we are on FOMC day, so we can be in a trading range for a long time until 2 o'clock. So today, 2 o'clock, there's FOMC minutes. Please be aware of that. So if you're in a trade at 2 o'clock, just be aware you may get the most insane slippage of all time, or you may get a home run. Who knows? But just so you know the risk when you're in that trade. Just waiting. What am I waiting for? Am I looking for a short trade? I'm actually looking for a bounce off this this demand zone. Also because I'm thinking we're in a trading range, so if we bounce off here, I wouldn't be surprised to come all the way back up. You can see here where there's a strong bear bar, and then you have a breakout. And the breakout reverses, but it balances itself up on top of the signal bar here. And we see multiple attempts to break below it, and then we reverse and shoot up. So this area might be a good area for reversal. We're actually getting a two-leggy here, and actually we'll take this two-legged pullback back down to here. I'm actually looking to go short because I feel like we have room down here. We have 1, 2, 3. Could be tough. Small risk. Signal bar is terrible. Most likely trading range market cycle. So I would like a better setup than that. I like a better signal bar than this. I would like it even closer to the 20 MA if possible. Just not even enough room to make a 2-point scalp from here to here. You can come with a retracement, very small risk. So you just got stopped out right there if you went into this trade. We'll wait for a better setup here. If it gives it to us, we'll take the better setup. Makes an immediate scalp here. So the buy area, people bought it a little bit earlier. So they bought around here. They found the reversal here. I wish they actually came down to the tap off the buy area, but instead it reverses a little early, preemptively. It's unfortunate. I would have taken that reversal, but can't take it face value, right? First break of trend, looking for a new low. Also, beneath the 20 MA, so tough to take this trade in itself. Not something I necessarily look for. Don't really know what's happening. This reversal fails. You see how we have a strong push up, but no follow through? This means that this is a failed reversal attempt. Lower high setup might be a good trade to go short here. Some people might always be always in long in this setup here. I typically wait for follow through if I'm going to go always in long. Lower high, second entry short. I'm going to take this trade here. I'm going to attempt it. Do not copy my trades. It's a bad signal bar currently forming. I don't like that signal bar. I don't like how there's not enough room to the bottom of this pivot either. This is a risky trade if you're going to take it. Signal bar's looking too bad for me. Not something I'm interested in. You know, ending on its high. No thank you. That means if it triggers here, it has to travel the entirety of the range of this bar plus break down for a scalp. Seems sus to me. What we could be looking for here at this point is maybe, I don't know. I mean, this could be breaker trend new high already. 20 EMA starting to curl upwards a little bit here. We're getting some follow through on this bar. Tough to say. Whiskey or risky? It's both. Today is Whiskey Wednesday, where we take risky trades. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button to 250 likes. We'll celebrate with some whiskey. Pandas, I don't really know what's going on here. I mean, because you had the second entry short here, fails, reverses, and that reversal has no follow through. But now it looks like it's having follow through. It's confusing. Possible double top here. Maybe some sort of break a trend, new high to test it. I think if we had 3 failures up, I would consider going short now. One more attempt up to fail, reverse, coming back into our trading range. This is a lower high setup. Notice double, like it's a lower high. This high is lower than this high. If we get another attempt upwards and that fails, I'll be looking to go short. But we'll see if we get that set up. This to me just looked a little too sketchy. Just not sure what was happening. Liam says, you only trade with EMA, seems limited. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to work with one single setup on this stream. And once you can master that one single setup, then maybe you can move on to other things. But we're going to focus on that one single setup and try to get to work majority of the time. Hopefully 90% of the time. Getting a 2-leggy to the long side. Could be a fail second entry long, might be looking for. And that's that third attempt, right? The fail second entry long would be that third attempt to try to break out. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. It gives me a micro double top instead, so it might be stingy again. Just as it was here, never giving us a setup, but being able to read the context very, very accurately. It might be doing the exact same thing here, giving us being stingy with us, not giving us our actual setup by giving us a micro double top instead of breaking above the previous candle's high to create a second entry long, and from there look for that failure. A, B, C, looking for a fail second entry long to come back down. It actually does trigger the second entry long finally. And I can see why you even want to go long here, because you're kind of balancing on top of this like cluster. So you have a 2-legged pullback, and this is kind of acting as support now, and might give you a nice launching pad to pop up here, which makes sense to me as well. I'm gonna take the short here. Do not copy my trades. Terrible signal bar. With a failure, I'm looking to go short. 1, 2, 3. Ends up being a 2-legged pullback to the long side, giving us a new high. A, B, C. Right, terrible signal bar. Large risk. It's not worth it. Not worth it, that trade, in my opinion. But this buy area, I wish I actually came down to it. It got close, about 2 ticks away, missed it. Came back to yesterday's low. See what our 5 minute looks like. 5 minutes starting to create a two-legged pullback here. Two pushes up. Just watching. No setups here whatsoever. Possible measure move was hit. Measure move was hit here. Just choppy though. Overall trading range day. And this is around the area you want to go short in a trading range day when you're near the top of the range of the day so far. This is kind of where you start to look for reversals when we have a break of trend to new high already. Its own two-legged pullback coming off of resistance area. Regardless, need a setup to come to us. So just sitting on our pause. James can ask, how do I set up the hotkeys? If you look on my channel and search Ninja Trader settings, you can find a video of me going over the settings, including hotkeys. So pushing higher again. The 5 minute chart, what's this look like? Kid Poker started his eval. Commissions are fairly high. If you go, I mean, if you're getting like a large account, then the commissions could be up to like $300, or the fees. I guess the right word is fee, really. Commissions are, you know, more like you can either say be talking about Ninja Trader commissions, which they give you the lifetime commission rate, the Ninja Trader lifetime license commission rate, or you can be talking about commissions as in like when you withdraw. But you might be talking about the fee, where the fee is could be up or upwards around $300 some with the coupon, and that's because you're trying to open a large account. If you are open a large account, then that's what's going to happen. James Kent. Yep, please use the code. 50% off for you guys. No trades. People might be wondering why have I entered any trades. I talk pretty much, I think out loud essentially. So if you want to know why I didn't enter a trade or why I haven't entered a trade, you can rewind and go over all the things I said. This buy area, I guess, was stronger than I thought. Yeah, looking back at it again, the buy area might actually be up here, and it actually might have done a triple test right there. No, I don't know. Hard to say. Got a wedge here. 1, 2, 3 pushes up. Can reverse here. Remember trading range day. So until FOMC. So we might be in trading range until FOMC announcement. So I'm keen on looking for reversals here. Kid Poker, I made $50 on eval. Net was $39.80. That was 5 contracts. Yeah, I mean, if the commissions, what you get are the best commissions you can get on NinjaTrader because it's the lifetime license commissions. So the reason why is, you lost $11 there because, or not even $11, you lost $10 there because you're trading 5 contracts, and you probably made looks like 2 ticks or something, a profit. So 10K chart, setting up a 2-legged pullback off the 20 EMA. Another one, 10,000 tick chart. It's a 2-leggy, good signal bar off the 20 EMA. Could come back down to the bottom of the trading range. Just watching. I don't have a setup here, Pandas. I mean, I can trade the higher time frame, right? And I can try to trade this 2-legged pullback here. 2-legged pullback forming on the 5-minute chart as well. I like the setup on the 2K chart though. Johnny asks, what's the whiskey challenge? The whiskey challenge is try to get to 250 likes. If you get to 250 likes, then
tick trap.
I get to celebrate with you guys with a little whiskey. I'll open up a bottle of whiskey. We'll drink some AM whiskey. By the way, if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining. I'm about my money. We trade every single day here, the emini, the most liquid market in the world. And we trade only one single setup, the 2-legged pullback. The 2-legged pullback, if you don't know, it's a setup that looks like this. A, B, C. 2 pushes down, or it could be 2 pushes up. And we like to trade the second entry. So, for instance here, with a 2-legged pullback. Not all 2-legged pullbacks are created equal. You have to read the context to find the good ones. 2-legged pullback from this uptrend, continuation. So this is where we like to enter the second entry. 2-legged pullbacks. If you want more information about the setup, I have playlists in the description below that goes over the details of the 2-legged pullback. I am looking to go short here, and we'll see what happens. We could be in an uptrend now, but I feel like we're in a trading range day, so I'm not looking really strongly to continue trends very far. Do not copy my trades. Risk is fairly small here. Terrible signal bar. Still in trap city here. Do not copy my trades. If this becomes a bullish bar, canceling it. All right, canceling this trade. Could be looking for a new high here. This is a second entry long, but the reason why I didn't take it is because we already have a breaker trend to new high, and also wedge top, failed trap, resistance right above. So I'm not taking this second entry long. Even though it is a second entry long, I'm not taking it. We actually have a trap trade on the 10K chart. So this is a failed second entry short, reversing up. Could be a strong move up. 5-minute chart as well. A failed second entry short, reversal might at least maybe up to 20 EMA. Big push up here. Could be always in long at this point. Thinking trading range, so I'm not necessarily looking for this kind of continuation here, but it is giving it to us, so we may have to adjust. Thinking we might actually have a nice move up, maybe back up to the previous day's close, which is way up here. Possibly this trend line could have bounced off of this trend line. Tricky. You get an overshoot here and maybe a small undershoot here. I just don't like going long into resistances, you know. And yesterday's low can be a key area where we can have a resistance. So not eager to necessarily trade right into going long right into that. Now, I mean, for anyone who took that trade, then, you know, congrats. But for me, from my experience, if I see a resistance here and potential trading range, then what I'm looking for is actually reversal from the top of that, not necessarily continuation to burst upwards. So that's why I skipped that trade. Plus, the risk is quite large. I'm talking about at least 4 points here. 1, 2, 3, 3.5 points of risk. Arena uptrend. Pandas, give me a 1 if you're looking for a long trade. Give me a 2 if you're looking for a trap reversal. Give me a 3 if you're just have no idea what's happening. We possibly might get a second entry long here. A, B, C, but I will most likely look for a reversal trade here. Seeing on the higher time frames, big reversal bar, but no follow through. In fact, it reverses. Let's see if we get a failed second entry long here. We are on our trend line, but we have an overshoot here. Another overshoot can lead to a nice reversal here. This reversal, I may hold it for a swing. Might be a micro double top. The market might not give us our actual second entry long. Instead, it gives a micro double top. I'm eager here to go short, so I'm going to go short, even regardless it doesn't trigger here, because I'm eager to go short here. I'd like it to be an inside bar if possible. Let's see if we can go short here. Taking a reversal trade. Might be a decent swing trade to the bottom of the trading range. Do not copy my trades. In this trade. For a swing trade, you need 2 times risk reward. Something like this. But the proper scalp will just be right here. If I had a runner, I might keep it to the swing trade here. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Easy peasy, easy money. Let's go, baby. Got our scalp. If I had a runner, I would probably keep it for a while. I mean, this could be at least the bottom trading range type runner. I'm going to see if it makes this swing 2 times risk reward setup. Oh, easy peasy, easy money. Let's go, baby. This is why you gotta be patient for your setup. Once it happens, you just stay confident. Still need to get to 250 likes for that whiskey challenge. I'm thinking it's trying to reach this 2 times risk reward still. Not sure in what manner it's going to do it in. Nice push down. Might get it. Hits at 2 times risk reward. So proper swing trade just created there. Hits it perfectly, bounces off of it. It might continue to go down, but that little spike back up is because people took their profits at 2 times risk reward. So you see this little bounce here happening. It's because people took that 2 times risk reward swing trade, and so those who want to just take that swing trade are out, but those who want to hold longer may still be in, and they are willing to hold it for a long time. I mean, I'm just thinking trading range day today, so I'm not necessarily keen on like large trends. So even now, like I just took the scalp because I'm just thinking, well, trading range day today, I'm not sure really how far we can really go. Incredible 10,000 tick chart trading range from top to bottom. 5-minute chart also creating trading range. Finally hit this buy zone. Am I looking for a reversal here? This looks kind of intense, this downtrend. Probably need a new low before thinking about reversing this. Looking for a new low here before considering reversing. What a move up. Wow. Huh. See how well you guys are doing. We're at 111 likes. Pandas. We have over 200 viewers. I am certain we can get to 250 likes. See this buy zone here, this blue box. People buying off that buy zone. I personally want to wait for a new low reversal setup, but who knows if it'll happen. This is a first entry to go short off the 20 MA. Could be enough to make a new low. Really could be. A lot of you guys are still flat, which is understandable. I mean, for me, only one really good setup in my opinion. This one maybe is just too many resistances above it and like that. Possibly a second entry short. It just looks really ugly. It's really choppy. A, B, C, and if there's not enough room to the bottom of this pivot, it's very hard to take that trade. But it's a second entry short, nevertheless. It's an ugly second entry short, but it's a second entry short. James Kent, do you know if NT has an auto break-even feature? It does. You don't even need a ATM strategy. You can do it straight up from well, yeah, sorry. With the ATM strategy, you can. Second entry short does trigger here, but it's choppy, ugly, not enough room to the bottom of this pivot. It does trigger beneath the 20 EMA, which is nice on a downtrend. So you have a couple things going for you, but the signal bar is bad, and it's too choppy. I am looking for a new low still. Also bouncing off this buy zone could make it a little tricky. I do not want this reversal. It's not the time for the reversal trade here. It's not the time. So if this trap does trigger, I'm not taking it because it's not the right time yet. It's too early. Too soon, Junior. In fact, I'll be inclined to take it if this trap does trigger and it reverses. I'll look to go short. Trap does trigger. Too early for me. Strong bullish bar ending near its high. Could have follow through here, but nevertheless, it's not a trade I want. To me, this is still first break of trend. Really hard to see this otherwise. Hard for me to go short against this strong bull bar though. So I'm still sitting on my pause. 30, about 30% of you guys are still flat. Very conservative. Very conservative. Which is nice, right? Because we know that today's a FOMC day. And we know that it could be choppy until then and just, you know, unpredictable kind of. So what we're getting here, what's happening here? This is kind of confusing. With a failed second entry short triggering, it does seem like it's pushing up here. It might give you the scalp. It might not. Ends up giving you a scalp from that reversal. So congrats to anyone who did that trade. It's not my style. Pretty tight channel right here. Fails to reach the previous day's low here. which is a key area. Uncertain. This to me is a breaker trend to new high. Cade Brown asks, well, hey Panda, do you ever get filled too fast and the ninja reverses your position? Like you go long, but for some reason ninja glitches out and you're short instead. That has never happened to me unless with the trade copier it might do that, but typically doesn't do that. Nah, not that I know. It'll happen with the trade copier. Okay, bro, can Apex tell if I beat the challenge? They can tell, but I don't think they really care. When it comes to evals, they don't really care. When it comes to PA counts, they do care. It's a lower high setup. I'm looking to go short here, Panda. Do not copy my trades. Rising EMA. Terrible signal bar for that lower high. Second entry short. Thinking this could be a failed breakout attempt of this trading range. When it starts to glide above the 20 EMA like this, like right above it, you know, you're thinking it's going to try to use it as a launching pad. Okay, bro. So, yep, they'll fund you. Sean Helen has it exactly right, exactly why sometimes a trade copier enters trades opposite of what you want. It's because it's hitting your ATM strategies. It's hitting your you know, your targets. Your target instead of, you know, usually it's usually to buy to cover, instead it'll be buy to enter. Lower high setup, terrible signal bar. I'm not interested in just watching this. Starting to get a little choppy here. Strong bear bar ending near its low. If you guys are interested, we also trade 100% risk-free on this stream. So this $100 I make is mine to keep. But if I ever do lose money or bust these accounts, none of my personal capital gets touched. So I get to trade risk-free. This is all house money because you get funded by Apex if you pass your evaluation. So every single day we trade with funded accounts here on Apex. And so whatever money we make here is house money. It's made with house money. So if you guys are interested in risk-free trading, you can try Apex out, and please use the coupon code BBM50 for 50% off to save yourself 50%. So hopefully that helps you out, risk-free trading. And you know, the most powerful thing about Apex is not only is it risk-free trading, but it is the fact that they have a trade copier. You know, you have to purchase a trade copier separately, but The nice thing about the trade copier is you can copy it across multiple accounts. So this $100 here is being made across multiple accounts, and the math is simple, so simple, because if you have 4 accounts, let's just say 4 accounts, I think is very achievable for a lot of people. 4 accounts. If you have 4 accounts, that means if you multiply 4 times 250, which is the amount of trading days are in a year, that means that equals 1,000. And if you get your average you make per day, and you can multiply that by 1,000. That's how much you can make by 1 year. And so if you can make $100 on average per day, then you can make $100,000 by the end of the year. That's if you can make $100 on average per day. If you can make $200 on average per day, then you can make $200,000 a year. And so people always say, okay, what if you lose? Well, that's why we use the word average, because average includes wins and losses. If you're not profitable in general, then you just would not, you won't make money with the trade copy or not. You just cannot make money. You have to be profitable first. So if you have any amount of profitability with the trade copier, you basically have this $1,000 multiplier at your disposal. And that's with just 4 accounts. I have way more than 4 accounts. way more than 4 accounts. And so if you have, like, let's say 10 accounts, then your multiplier is 2,500. 2,500. So if you can make $100 a day, that means by the end of the year you make $250,000, $250K. Probably pushing down here. It's just getting way too choppy for me. Just not interested in any of this chop. And once it starts to do this, I just stop caring about the chart and just wait for a better setup. So that's why it's nice, right? That's why Apex, it's life-changing money in my opinion. It's game-changing money. Natan says Apex allows you more than 3 live accounts. They basically will allow you to have as many accounts as you can pass evals. And so if you have, like, if you can pass 20 evals, they'll let you have 20 accounts. Copy across 20 accounts, your trades across 20 accounts, and you know you're making yourself 5,000. You know, you have a $5,000 multiplier. That means that if you make $100 a day, you make $500,000 a year. You know, you just keep going up. They have the right to limit the amount of accounts you have, but you know, it seems like they're very generous. Seems like. If you pass the eval, does a monthly fee go? Yes, it does, but you have to pay a different fee. It's an $85 fee, I believe, for data and licensing. So you don't pay like the monthly evaluation fee, but you have to pay a flat fee for every account, right? It doesn't matter if it's 25K account or 300K account. You have to pay a flat fee of like $80, 80 some dollars, and it ends up being like $90 after tax. This price action is getting terrible right now. It's just limit order market. Kind of what we expected. We kind of expected this range to happen here, this trading range, because we have an FOMC day today. We have FOMC minutes coming at 2 o'clock. So basically, market's just waiting for something, and it's probably gonna be in this range until then. If something gets leaked, we might get a strong push one way or the other. I don't know, but just know at 2 p.m. today, we're gonna have some volatility, most likely, like some big volatility. And for me, taking one trade a day is good enough. You know, that's the nice thing about Apex, you know, because when you have that trade copier, you don't have to find a lot of trades. I'm fine with this one trade here. I'm fine with one trade and just having a good quality setup, one good trade, and that's it. I'm done for the day. You know, I can basically just rest. and be happy because of the amount of money I can make with one trade. Just making $100 is substantial for me. So David B says, when you say you have 5 accounts, you pay $450 per month. That's true. That's true. But relatively, when you think about it, if you have 5 accounts and you make one scalp, you can make up that money, right? You just need one scalp to make up that money. So 450, sure, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a drop in the bucket. It's a driplet in the bucket. Trade copier is not free. So I don't fuss over having to pay $85 per account or $90 per account if that means that I can make, you know, $2,000 on one account a month. It really is trivial. Possibly finding looking for that new low. This price action is really ugly. You know, we had this many overlapping bars. Even though you kind of know where the direction is going, you can still get stopped out and chopped out. So. And notice the trading range indicator marked this as a trading range way back here. So even if it popped up here, trading range indicator saying, hold up, we might be in trading range. This might be a failed breakout. Comes back to the bottom of the trading range right here. If you want more information about the trading range indicator or the two-legged pullback indicator, which is all these numbers above and below, then you can go to the official website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. There's also a free trial on the two-legged pullback indicator, so for those who are interested. The nice thing about it comes with alerts. You know, it alerts you when two-legged pullbacks are upcoming, not after they passed. But if they're, you know, about to trigger, then it lets you know. And you know, you've probably heard on stream, like, you know, where it says like, you know, 10K trap or something. I mean, it's so you can have like specific alerts for specific charts. So I may not be focused on another chart, but if I hear that, I can know, okay, I'm gonna turn to that chart. So the nice thing about Ninja Trader is you can have multiple charts up. So. And of course, the final kicker is for Apex is that it's 50% off, which is nice. Pandas. We are 8 subs away from hitting 10,000. Boy, oh boy, we might even hit it during this stream. What is going on, Pandas? One second. Setting something up. Oh no. I was setting it up. I wanted to see it happen live. But I was setting it up and we just hit 10k subs, pandas. We just hit 10k subs. What a treat. I actually missed it at the 10,000 mark, which is unfortunate. But pandas. Pandas. I was trying to get it so we can see it live. And I was trying to set up the capture. I didn't think we were going to hit it during stream. Unfortunately, we hit it and I missed it, but we just hit 10,000 subs, pandas. Thank you so much. I mean, honestly, obviously, without you guys, this would be impossible. Let's get one more refresh there. Okay, we're down one sub. All right, one more person unsub. And so we can get this exactly at 10,000. I want to get a screenshot of this. So someone needs to unsub. Just need one person to unsub here. And so we can get this right at 10,000. I can get a screenshot of it. I'm just joking. You don't have to do that. Am I joking? I don't know. I kind of wanted to look. I kind of like all the zeros. I kind of like how it looks like when it's just perfect. No, hey, pandas, come back, come back, come back, come back. Hey, you know, there's too many people unsubbing. Let's get back to the subs. We need to get back to 10k. Pandas, stop it. Just sub again, and just it's not that important to me. I'd rather have 10k, more than 10k than exactly 10k. So come back. Okay, we need 2 more subs. 2 more subs, pandas. Careful. Careful. I just need 1. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Need 3 more subs. 3 more subs, pandas. Come on. It's like trying to balance on the pinpoint. I need 3 subs, pandas. Just 3 more subs. We'll hit 10k. Even though we already went past 10k. I'm refreshing this. 10k! Pandas! First time we ever hit 10k. We never hit it before. This is a monumental time in history for this channel. And we just hit 10,000 subs exactly. I captured exactly when we hit 10,000 subs. Never went over exactly at 10k. I was ready for it. We streamed it live here. So pandas, do appreciate it. Pandas, that means that we are ready to go. We are going to get our 10k special up for you guys. And I think I'm going to have it set to Monday. Set up to Monday. And I'll put a post out. And really do appreciate all your subs. It's amazing. We're hitting 10k subs. And can't believe we did that. I really didn't think it was going to happen on stream. And do appreciate you guys subbing. And so I think these are all the people who unsubbed and subbed back. So do appreciate that, pandas. And now we are here. Amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. We are at 10k. And yeah, with that being said, let me set a couple things up for you guys. And we'll have a nice 10k sub special on Monday. We'll do it Monday. And I think it'll give me enough time to prepare and have everything set up for you guys. So I do appreciate you guys being such amazing supporters. And yeah, what can I say? The only time we never had a pullback were the subs. The subs. You guys always subbed, always were so supportive all the way to now. How amazing is this? I'm feeling ecstatic. I'm so appreciative. I could cry. Who would have guessed, when I started this 2 years ago, I would be in this place. I started, my first video was how to count legs. And ever since then, now we're here where we're at. So do appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, what can I say? It's been an amazing journey. And I'm glad that I was with you guys. Truly, when I say this is the best community on YouTube, I do not exaggerate. I do not exaggerate that. So thank you so much for all your support. And yeah, I think for today, that'll be it. But be ready on Monday. We'll have a nice 10K sub special for you guys, and really excited for that. So be on the lookout for a couple posts. We might need some engagement for you guys if you guys want to partake in some of the raffles and some of the prizes that we have for you guys. But yeah, do appreciate it. So pandas. Trade safe, everyone. 2 p.m. is the FOMC, so make sure you're aware of that. And yeah, as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.